A dramatic piece of video out of Cobb County is creating a social conversation after being viewed more than 4 million times. In the video, a police officer is confronting a young man over a traffic stop and asking him to comply with his demands, but that young man and his fiancée aren't having any of it. Tonight, Ron Jones, who's a former police officer himself, takes us through the video and what should happen in any kind of a traffic stop.
And Vinny, the video pretty much sums up the frustration we've seen on both sides of this issue of a car stop. African Americans feeling they are being targeted by police officers, and police officers frustrated that their orders are not being followed. In fact, we've seen it twice in our area in these past few weeks.
Get on your knees.
A Cobb County police officer tries to arrest this driver.
Why the he got to get down on his knees?
The voice you hear in this Facebook post is apparently his fiancée videotaping the whole thing. The driver is accused of running a stop sign and refusing to comply with the officer's orders. The officer appears to be pointing a weapon at him.
And why you got your taser out? And why you being super extra?
It gets extra heated because the officer wants the driver back in the car.
What the get in the car for? For what? For a stop sign? For a stop sign?
This is the second time in several weeks a Metro Atlanta police officer stop has escalated into a confrontation. You may recall the case of Rose Campbell, who refused to sign her traffic ticket in Alpharetta, thinking it would be admitting guilt. The stop escalated from there and ended up with her being violently pulled from her car by police. Now, if you're pulled over for any traffic violation, here's what's recommended.
Now, every situation is different, but according to the ACLU and the National Black Police Officers Association, if you're pulled over, the best thing to do is to comply with that officer's instructions. The officer will also ask to see your driver's license, your registration, and proof of insurance. And get this, if you refuse to sign that ticket, you could go to jail. Yeah, that's true.
What the does he need to put his hands behind his back for?
In this situation, the Cobb County officer calls for backup.
Here come another one. Here come another one. Look at all these police cars. Look at this for him, for supposedly running a stop sign.
Now, Ron, this could have been much worse.
Yeah, that's right. Now, if the officer would have felt that his life was in danger, of course, Vinny, it could have escalated his use of force. And by the way, we're still waiting to get the incident report to see what that guy was arrested for in the first place.